guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today's video, I was in the fall mood, like I'm feeling it. I have marshmallow fireside candle burning behind me and it smells freaking delicious. I have a big old flannel on from Value Village and I wanted to do the whole rustic kind of very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very grungy fall look for you guys today, so that is what is on my face right now. If you guys are interested, then just keep on watching. I do apologize if I sound like a boy going through puberty right now. It's pretty bad. But I just am kind of recovering from a cold/flu thing that's going on. That's how you know fall is here. It gets me every year. One thing that I wanted to mention as well is that everything except for eyebrows in today's video, I didn't even do them in the video, but everything else that I'm using in today's video is very affordable. Most of it's Colourpop, but a lot of it is other things, and yeah, so I wanted to do a very affordable look for you guys today so you guys can achieve this with products that are budget, wallet friendly for you guys. So without further ado, let's just jump into today's video. So for today's eyeshadow palette, I wanted to use my affordable Kathleen Lights Colourpop Dream Street palette. I've used this palette several times on my channel before. It just looks like this, but I just find this to be, for the price, a fantastic makeup palette, eyeshadow palette, and they have a ton of different ranges to choose from for colors, but this is the one I'm going to be using today because it's one of my favorites. So we're jumping in heavy today. I'm going to start off with this really dark blue shade, and I'm just taking like a flat brush here and I'm just going to start packing that on the lid, and I'm really not going for anything perfect here. That's kind of the beauty of starting with your eyeshadow first, is that we'll have plenty of room to clean up, but I'm basically just packing this dark blue color right on top of the lid here, and literally I'm just packing it on. I'm not forming anything beautiful or anything like that to start off with. I just want to pack as much of that color on the lid as possible. And I'm going to be very messy with the shadows just because I'm going to clean it up at the end, so I promise this will look normal. I'm not going above the crease with this color. I'm literally just packing it right on the lid up into the crease, and again, if it's a little messy, that's okay. We're done. Okay, so now that we're looking pretty insane, I'm going to go back into the palette now, and I'm taking this really dark maroon shade right here, and I'm just taking a pretty thin crease brush, and I'm going to pack that in on the brush, and then we're going to go right on top of that blue shade here, right into the crease. So literally like right on top of the blue shade, and we're going right into the crease there, just to start blending that out. The key to any dark eyeshadow look is to literally just blend till you cannot physically blend anymore. And I'm just kind of blending those two shades in together like that. Again, we're not worrying about it looking perfect or anything like that right now. We're just kind of setting the colors in place to where we want them to be on the eye. Dark colors like this also can be kind of a pain in the butt to blend. So just really take your time and start slowly, and then just really blend as much of it as you possibly can to avoid it from looking patchy. It looks like I got punched in the face, so that's like the look that we're really going for here. Once you're getting like above, so like in this area right above your crease, I'm like barely tapping that or barely touching it with the brush. Like I'm very lightly, very softly blending that out. Okay, so I'm looking at pretty black eye-ish, not gonna lie. And then I'm going back into that palette now, and I'm taking this lighter shade here, this kind of like crimson shade, and I'm taking a smaller blending brush, and I'm just kind of lightly gonna pick up that color. And then what I'm gonna do is focus this right here on top of my crease, right on top of that maroon shade. So we're kind of like almost adding in like a transition shade right on top there. This is just going to add a little bit of warmth to the look and also just kind of help blend everything together. That's the one thing about doing your eyeshadow before you have your face done, is that I just feel like no matter how good it looks, it's still just like something just looks off. It just looks like something's kind of missing. So that's just kind of where we're at with that. So then taking that shade from the very beginning, that blue shade, I'm just going to kind of go back over because we kind of blended a lot of that out with those maroon shades, so I want that blue to come back with a little bit more emphasis. And then I'm going to go back in with that blending brush from the maroon shade, and I'm just going to kind of fuse those colors together one more time. Okay, so I want to get the eyes done and out of the way, so I'm going back into the palette and I'm just taking that blue shade again on like a small little pencil brush here, and I'm going to start smoking out my lower lash line. I feel like that kind of just pulls the whole like grungy look together when you put it on your lower lash line, especially like the lower that you go with it. It just really grunges it out a little bit. Okay, so lashes are on, and now I'm just going to bronze up my face so I'm not looking so corpsey at the moment. And I'm going in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's hands down just like my favorite bronzer probably ever. And I'm just gonna really, really bronze up the face. For fall, I really like to use a really nice kind of deep blush. So for today's blush, I'm using a Colourpop Super Shock blush in the shade Between the Sheets. And I'm gonna dust this on my cheeks. It's a very warm, kind of just like cinnamony type blush. Finishing off with highlighter, I'm using another Colourpop product, and again, I've used this in my videos numerous amounts of times. This is the Colourpop Innuendo highlighting palette, and I'm just using a mixture kind of this shade and the far shade right here. I'm just kind of mixing those two just to get the glow. This is by far, again, like some of my favorite highlighters just in general, not even just for like affordable aspects. Just overall, I think that it's a fantastic highlighter, and then I think everybody should have it. Okay, I decided to change my mind. I'm still using Colourpop, but I'm using this in the shade What's Your Sign. I think that this is part of Kathleen Light's new Zodiac sign collection, and I totally broke this one. I don't know how, but I broke it. But I think this one goes with the look a little bit more. Alright, so I think that that's going to complete today's kind of grungy fall smoky eye. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys want to see more fall makeup looks, I would be super down because this is definitely my favorite time of the year. So give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you guys are not already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!